Good morning, grade 1.
Good morning.
Here we have your math review for semester 3, weeks 1 and 2. If you want to find this worksheet or its video, where can you go?
www.ischoolai.com.
That's right, and you can go to teachers, grade 1A, and everything will be found on the drive. Okay, let's begin. So the topics covered in the last few weeks were subtraction. We learned how to subtract in many different ways, subtracting from a whole number, subtracting from 0, and subtracting on a number line. We also did addition and subtraction strategies. So we learned about different terminology like more and less. And we also learned how to turn addition problems into subtraction problems, okay? Another special thing about this particular worksheet is that it is augmented. So you can watch Miss Layla pop up by using the Erasmus app, and from there you'll see videos of me explaining all of the questions in detail, and there's also something called a hidden question. So the only way that you can get this hidden question is if you use the Erasmus app and point your device at the question mark. Then from there you can circle the correct answer. So before we get into our worksheet, we're going to do a little bit of practice. I want someone to read the word problem below, and we will answer it. So Mahdi, please read.
Mary has 8 cats. 3 of them run away. How many cats are left?
Great. So by looking at this word problem, I know that it is what kind of problem? Addition or subtraction? Subtraction. What word here gives it away? Left. So how many cats are left lets me know that this is a subtraction problem. Now I want to turn this problem, this word problem into a number equation. Who wants to do that for me? Ibrahim?
8 minus 3
Okay.
equals 5.
Okay, so let's just confirm that by crossing out 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. So here's another word problem. Let me get Tiam, please read it.
There are 7 coins. 3 fell down. How many balls are still standing?
All right, great. So who wants to turn this into a number equation for me? Zahra Shaheen
7 minus 3.
gives me what? So what I can do is cross out the pictures. And I have how many left? 4. So my sum is 4. Subtract from 0 or the whole. So when I'm subtracting a number from 0, am I taking anything away? No, I'm taking nothing away, right? What about if I subtract the number from itself? You take everything away, right? So my answer will always be what? 0. So let's begin by answering these equations. 4 minus 0 gives me what? 4. Because did I take anything away from the first group? No. 4 minus 4? 0. That's right. 9 minus 0? 9. 9 minus 9? 0. 12 minus 0? 12 minus 12? 8 minus 0? 8 minus 8? This gets a little confusing. 7 minus 0? 7 minus 7? 0. 6 minus 0? 6 minus 6? 0. That's right. So to subtract with a number line, we go backwards. That's right. So when I add, I move to the right. But when I subtract, I move backwards to the left. And my sum will always be smaller than the number I started with. So here I have 10 minus 4, right? So what number do I start with? 10. So I put my point here. And do I move 4 times to the left or 4 times to the right?
4 times to the right.
To the right? To the left. So I jump 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know my answer is 6. So let's subtract using the number line with a word problem, okay? So who's going to read this for me? Sahra Shaheen?
Jim have 11 bottles of water. He
Gives
3 away. So
how
many
or much
he have left?
using
The number line.
Great job. So what is my equation here?
8.
What is my equation? You must always turn your word problem into an equation. Tiam? 12? 11 minus what? 3. That's right. So where do I start on the number line? 11. And I jump how many times to the left? 1, 2, 3. My answer is what? 8. Excellent. Find the missing number. So here I have my equation, which is what?
9 plus 4.
9 plus 4. That's right. So I have 9 stars here. One way I can find out is by drawing 4 more stars. Or I can put the larger number in my head, which is what? What's the larger? 9. And I can put 4 on my fingers, which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So my answer is 13. Okay? If I want to turn this addition equation into a subtraction equation, how can I do that? What do I subtract from? Majid? What number? Rasha? 13. I always subtract from my sum. Okay, so 13 minus, we can choose any number here.
4.
Okay, we'll do 4. My answer will be what? 9, right?
13.
And then I have 13 minus 9, and that gives me 4, right? So finally now we've reached our worksheet. Part A equation. Turn the pictures into number equations. So here I have some pictures with some of them X'd out. What I have to do is figure out the subtraction equation here, right? So before I X'd out any of these books, how many books did I have? 5. And how many did I remove? 3. So my sum is 2. Let's look at the shells. 4 minus what? Gives me? What about here? 10. And finally? 4. Good job. Part B technique. Draw circles, cross out the circles according to the given equation. So my first equation is what? 9 minus 3. So I must draw 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and cross out how many? 3. And I count my remaining circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do the next one. Let's change the colors to be fancy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I cross out how many? 2. So how many do I have left? 6. All right, next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I cross out how many? 1. And my answer is? And finally? 6 minus 2 gives me 4. Okay. Part C, word problems. Read the word problems below and turn them into equations. Find the answer. So who wants to read the first word problem? Julia?
Jan had 3 toys. She gave one to Nat. How many does she have left?
So what's my equation here?
5.
Where? 3. Excellent. Okay. Number 2. Read it for me, Russia.
Tim had 12 cats. 5 of them ran away. How many cats does Tim still have?
So what's my equation?
12 minus 5 equals 7.
Great. Part D, number line. Use the number line to help you subtract. So my first equation here is 10 minus 1. And I start at which point? What number? 10. And I move how many times? 1. To the right or to the left? And my answer is 9. Alright, number 2. Where do I start?
6.
How many times do I move to the left? 1, 2, 3. My answer is 1, 2, 3. And my answer is? Finally, where do I start? 5. Guys, where do I start? Not what is my answer. I start at 5 and I move how many times? 1, 2, and my answer is 3. So how many of you found the hidden question using the Arazma app? Awesome, a lot of you found it. And if you pointed your device on top of the question mark, you would have seen Miss Layla telling you congratulations, you found this hidden question. So in any case, I've written it here so those of you who didn't find it or were not able to answer this question can now answer the question on their worksheets. So Majid, please read it for me. Majid, not Mahdi. Majid.
Jake had 20 books. He sold 5 books. How many does he have left?
So how many does he have left?
15.
15. So 15, because my equation is 20 minus what? 5, right? Okay, so give yourselves a big clap. Good job.